Grandpa's Island by Benji Davis. At the bottom of Sid's garden, through the gates and past the tree, was Granddad's house. There was a key under a flower pot, and Sid could let himself in any time that he liked. One day, Sid called round to see Granddad, but he wasn't in any of the usual places. Then, just as he was about to leave, Sid heard Granddad calling. "Ah, there you are," said Granddad. "There's something I want you to see." Sid carefully climbed up the ladder. He had never been in Granddad's attic before. It was full of old boxes and things that Granddad had collected from around the world. At the far end of the attic, Granddad pulled a sheet down from the wall to reveal a big metal door. "After you, Sid," he said. Sid turned the handle, clunk, and gave the heavy door a push. Sid found himself standing on the deck of a very tall ship. There was an ocean of rooftops all around. Granddad pulled the handle. Boop! Went the horn and the ship lurched forward. "Steady as she goes!" Granddad boomed. Granddad was very good at steering the ship and kept them on a smooth course across the rolling waves. Mile after mile, all they saw was the sea and sky, sky and sea, until, at last, something appeared on the horizon. "Land ahoy!" shouted Sid. They dropped the ship's anchor and made their way to the shore. "Granddad, don't you want your stick?" Sid asked. "No, I think I'll be all right," said Granddad. In the thick jungle of the island, it was very hot. "We must find a good spot for a shelter," said Granddad. At the top of the island, where a cool breeze blew through the trees, they found an old shack. There was a lot to do, but with a little help, they soon had everything shipshape. They explored the island high and low. At every turn, they saw new wonder. It was the most perfect place. Sid wished they could stay forever. But he knew that it would soon be time for them to leave. "Sid, there's something I've been meaning to tell you," said Granddad. "You see, I'm thinking of staying." "Oh," said Sid, "but won't you be lonely?" No, I don't think I will," said Granddad, smiling. Before he set sail, Sid hugged Granddad one last time. He would miss him very much. Everyone came to wave goodbye. Across the waves, the ship clucked and churned. The journey seemed much longer without Granddad, but Sid steered the ship safely home. The next morning, Sid went back round to Granddad's house. It was just the same as it had always been, except Granddad wasn't there anymore. In the attic, it was very quiet. The big metal door wasn't there. It was as if it had never been there at all. Then Sid heard something tapping at the window. He wondered what it might be. There on the window ledge was an envelope. Sid carefully prized it open. For Sid. The end.